Okay. Are you okay now? Can I wipe your face? I'm just gonna wipe your nose with this one because it's okay. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stephanie. So I just wanted to bring you guys a green glitter spring look because in the Midwest we are finally having spring, and I am so excited about that. And I told my friend, I was on the phone with her, I just felt inspired because it's just, it's just spring, and it's just around, and I just wanted to sit down and do a look just because I was feeling it. And my son is not feeling it today, and he just woke up from a nap, so he gets to share my space with me for a little bit. So yeah, I just wanted to do a glitter eye. Okay, Mr. Maxwell. So I just wanted to have fun. I've been really digging glitters lately to the point where it's like I went and got a message. So yeah, I just been really digging it. So of course not the next look is not gonna be glitter, but if I'm feeling it, I'm doing it. I'm just being silly. But like I said, I just want to do something fun and more upbeat. And like I said, this is bringing Stephanie out of her comfort zone, doing different things. So I'm excited about that. And I gave Too Faced another yeah, had it on my finger. So I gave Too Faced another chance with the foundation. The only thing I don't like about the foundation is it goes on like really, really, really wet looking, and then once it dries matte, but it's like getting to that point for it to dry. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, it's a pretty good foundation that I like a lot. I feel like it's a little darker because I do know that it's getting into summer, spring shades. So it just depends. And some days, like my NARS foundation is starting to look too light because like the sun has been out, and I'm like, it's tanning my face. I'm not feeling it. Is my eyelash coming down? No, it's not. Okay. So it's tanning my face, so I'm not really feeling that. Because I mean, once you get your foundation shade and you find it, I feel like this eyelash is like coming down, and I don't know what it is. Okay, maybe it's just the eyelash itself. It's these Kish lashes. Okay. Oh, that one's curved. That's why it feels funky. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look, and I hope you guys enjoy my son taking his nap, and he's snoring. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you guys later. Bye, my loves. Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm back, and I did my brows already, and I just want to make sure I got right into it. So I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to use this to use as my base before I even decide to even do my eyes. So I'm just going to blend that out, and this is a Jessup brush that I got from eBay, so you don't really need a fancy brush to do all this. Sometimes I use my finger, but this time I'm just going to use the brush to do this with. It's a lot easier. So I'm just so excited, you guys. I'm just rambling. I'm having so much fun. So I'm doing the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my go-to powder. I mean, you guys are gonna notice me using this powder literally all the time. I mean, I have other ones that I like, but for some reason this one is the one that really gets my face all pretty. And then of course my Jaclyn Hill palette. This one I always feel like it is like a really good go-to palette. And I'm just gonna start with the orange color, and you can build this as vibrant as you want and as deep or light. I am going bold because I figure spring is bold, it is out there, and I feel like I just want to go bold or go home, and I'm at home, so So I'm just gonna take this brown. I think it's like the second brown in the palette. And I'm just going to pack it on my eye for right now. And I'm going to take my Morphe brush and just keep packing it and packing it until I get to the intensity that I want. And then once it's packed on there, then I'm going to blend it in with another, I think this is my Sigma brush if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to keep blending that and blending and blending and blending and blending until I get to what I want. And by the way, you guys, if you want to, please share this video, comment, like, whatever you want to do, you know, just you know, have fun. So now I'm just going to take that green color and I am just going to pack it on as well again and then blend, blend, blend. This is spring, so I'm going to be using some greens, some oranges, so I just want to do it. So it's time to get naked, so I'm just going to drag and release. Drag and release, and then, you know, just puff it, brush it to the side so where I need it to go. So of course, you know, I am going to take this over the whole eyelid because you know what, this cut crease deserves to go on the whole eyelid. We're not stopping halfway. We're going to keep going until this road is over. You hear me? Keep going, push through, keep drawing, get to where you want to go, have fun. Oh my god. I'm just saying, yeah. So and then I'm gonna take this turquoise green in the palette. I love this color, but the only thing is about this color, it didn't go on as dark as I thought it was gonna go on. Well, I mean light. It went darker than I thought it was gonna go on. I thought it was gonna go really light, and I'm being nosy. You know, my neighbors are out there acting a mess, so I have to be nosy. So I had to take a break, be a little nosy. Y'all do it too. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner, and this is in jet black, and I put a little tape on my eye because I want my eyeliner, my cat eye, to be a little bit more crispier and a little bit more on flick mode, and I just want people to go, oh my god, that is drawn on for the gods. So I want no, you know, like, she didn't try. I did try. I tried. So I'm just going to use that, and I recommend people use tape all the time because tape works wonders. It gets you there. It gets you blessed. I know a lot of people out there who can do a mad cat eye, but they use tape. But I'm using some glitters that I got from, I believe it was Michael's or was it Hobby Lobby. One of them stores, or was it Walmart? One of them stores sell the glitters for like $1 or something. And I think this one came from Walmart if I'm not mistaken. So I'm using that NYX glitter primer. This is my go-to primer. I used to use eyelash glue. But this primer, I will say, it gets the job on because it is very hard for me to get this glitter off sometimes. Sometimes I get so mad, but I leave the glitter on just because I'm like, I'm just gonna let this stuff fade so I don't look like literally I got bombed at Mardi Gras with a bunch of glitter. So that's what I do. So I'm just taking it on and packing it over there. And you don't have to put it on as much as I am, but I like to cover and make sure it's just there. You know, I love this glitter. This glitter is fantastic and it goes on so smooth. And like I tell people all the time, if you can't afford Ulta's glitters, Max glitters, go to your local hobby store and you can buy glitters for like a pack of 12 for a few dollars. So, and then of course this is my NYX Oil Primer. It took a while for me to get used to, but this stuff I really love, and I always find it's a staple item now for me. So you don't have to have this stuff, but, and you know, I had to make a couple phone calls, you know, it happens. So this is the NYX other primer. This is one that goes on cold, and I just love it. It gives like a little chill. It is just so fantastic. And I am going to link the products down below for you guys, just because I'm not really talking about the products while I'm talking right now. But this is my NYX Poreless Primer. I love this stuff because I've got some pores on me. Like, you gotta cover them. And I go between this one and the Becca one. So it's always my favorite. And today I was just being on a little goof mode. And sometimes I apply the orange concealer. And sometimes it just depends on the foundation. And I do have PCOS. And I grow hair. And that's why I try to cover that. And I got a pimple under my nose. And it looks a hot mess. So that's why I use orange concealer a lot of times, just because I am just trying to cover my yesterday's sins. I'm trying to cover, you know, just a little few other things that's just there. So, you know, it's a hot mess. So I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Again foundation. At first I didn't like it just because of how wet it goes on looking. And I'm not a fan of really, really wet foundation sometimes. And it took a minute for me to get used to. But once it got on and I figured out what I wanted to do with it, and I switched my brush to an e.l.f. brush and really blended it in, I felt like it went on a lot better and a lot more matte than it started off. So sometimes you just gotta play with it. And of course, now I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I wish that they would make the foundation a darker shade just so I can play with it with the concealer. Because sometimes I love matching concealers and foundations just to see how they play with each other. And this one's really sad for me because I can't do that. Just because, you know, I'm in that dark shade. So, yeah. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, you're not that dark. Oh, honey, wait till the winter time. I'm in the summertime. This is winter. We were having a good winter in the Midwest. So, you know, I got light. But other than that, I mean, you know, I'm going to get dark in a little minute. Because I'm going to be outside gardening, doing things like that. Actually, I'm going to watch my husband do the garden. I'm not gardening for nothing. So, I will watch him and tell him where to plant stuff. So, other than that. And then I'm going to use that Laura Mercier under my eye again. And I'm just going to set it. I'm going to pack it in. I don't want to bake it. I just want to pack it. So it makes more of a flawless finish. I don't want to give such a bright eye, if you want to say. Some people love to bake. I like baking here and there, but not very often sometimes. Especially when I'm trying to give more like a natural. Since my eyes are being played up, I want to go with more of a subtle face. Because I don't want to go so bam in your face with both of them. So sometimes you just gotta pick your battles, and my battle was I'd rather do my eye. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna go with my L'Oreal press powder, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face, blend it in, looking good for the gods. You know how it goes. So I'm just gonna be doing all that. Sweep it with my BH Cosmetic brush. I love these brushes. I think this one's the Rose Gold. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take my Coastal Scents dark brown blush and contour the nose. And then I'm going to take my Milani blush, and that's why I'm going to go to blushes. I feel like they're just so good. And this is the Wet n Wild highlight palette. I love it. This is the one I was in my car for like 5 months in my glove compartment, because my husband put it there trying to clean my car out. And when I found it, I was like, oh, I knew I bought a highlighter. Oh well. The only thing I don't like about this one is it's not as intense as I love it. But like I said, sometimes you gotta be subtle. But you guys don't know what these lashes is. It took me a couple tries to get this one on. I was getting frustrated. I was about to say, to the heck with lashes. Y'all gonna get a non-lash look. But I prayed about it, backed it up, and said, you know what, Jesus, she gonna get these lashes on. So I got the lashes on. So I'm just gonna take that black that's in that Jaclyn Hill palette and like smoke and smudge that eyeliner out, just to give it more of a non so harsh look. So I gotta plump the lips. They're already plump. But you guys don't know, I busted my lip like a couple seconds, you know, on my son's head. So yeah, my lip is busted. It hurt. Y'all just don't realize it is red. It is hurting me to put this lipstick on. It is like I'm praying to God that my lip don't bleed through this pink lip gloss, pink lipstick, because you know what? It hurt. My son got a big head. I'm sorry. Maxwell. Big mama loves you. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go with the NYX. I used 3 NYX items. I used a NYX lipstick, a NYX lip liner, and a NYX soft lipstick. I didn't like it, so I'm eventually just going to cover it up with a ColourPop lip gloss. Because I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this color. I feel like it's a little too, you know, not what I want. So sometimes you just have to play with your lipsticks, because you know what? Lipsticks you can change. Eyes, I try not to change that. The lipstick will go before I redo my eyes. But I love ColourPop. I feel like it went on really well. And of course you can see my son's head is back. So he was tired. I had to do mommy duty. I couldn't stop recording, so I was like, you know what? And he didn't feel good. My poor baby got some allergy problems, but I gotta look good. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below about this look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please, if you're new, subscribe. And if you guys have been following my channel for a while, I thank you for returning. And you know how much I love you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Take care, my loves. Bye, you guys.